Just a quick reminder from our higher self, from the version of us that's operating from compassion and understanding and acceptance, you're going to have to repeat yourself to your child. And it doesn't mean that it's because they're not intelligent or because they're not listening to you on purpose. It's not personal. Repetition is a part of learning. Instead of focusing so much on how often you've had to repeat yourself, whether it's about putting the remote where it needs to go, turning the light off in the room when they leave the room, remembering their book bag for school, remembering to do their homework, whatever it is, instead of focusing so much on having to repeat yourself and seeing that as a problem, recognize that it's a part of learning and growing. It's a part of teaching, and you are a teacher. You are a guide as a parent. And focus more on being able to hold space for whatever having to repeat yourself triggers within you. That intense surge of energy that arises within you, that suffering, that pain, frustration, irritation. Practice sitting with that. Practice to prioritize witnessing and holding space for whatever comes up within you. Your awareness is extremely powerful, and there's a transmuting component that is associated with your awareness. So whatever you look at and hold space for no longer has power over you. And what you once used to suffer about, if you sit with it and hold space for it, at some point becomes blissful. And you also gain the wisdom that you cannot gain when you are projecting all of that rage and turmoil onto your child, or when you are blaming and shaming them for why you are repeating yourself. So focus more on sitting with the trigger, holding space for the emotion that arises so that you can gain wisdom, be aware of the wisdom that's being provided in those moments, and less concerned with the fact that you had to repeat yourself, because that just comes with the game of teaching and guiding. And as usual, do not flood my comments with stories about how your child is the exception and how it doesn't work for them and how it's impossible and how they are never going to get it and how they need to be spanked and screamed at in order for them to, etc., etc., etc. Do not flood the comments on this video or others of how I can't do it and all that other stuff. I have compassion for that, of course, but instead download the free book, the free guide that I provide, Guided by Grace, Transforming Parenthood Through Inner Peace, or book a private session with me, or direct message me directly.